Today is the 21 of the month of February 2023. Neema Kajam atakamanyi koje kali. Owai wali watyao era nenda kibanga man Kajamo kageterevu. Good morning Mr. Kafo Kajamu kasobola kirabika buli muntu yajjeyo emmoroka. Every person brought out a car. So kati buli muntu yajjeyo emmotoka. Kajamu kayitirivu katika tuchuke tuyite walala. Good morning Martha. Maid tanatuka mwagenda kutuka lero. Good morning Daniel. Ya ne baba simanyi oba kyekireta jamu mukama yamanyi. Lero katwambuka eno bano bonna mbalaba badde bagenze eri bakyuse bakomyewo kuyita eno. Shortcut zizigenda kati okutweyimira kirabika tugenda kumayo okuyita eno. Seems in the new year people have made their money. No wamaji olaba atidde okuwulya he. Ojja kuyiga muzeeyi. You learn what they call driving a car. Today is Market Tuesday, guys. I hope you're doing well. Leero mujje tu marketing emirimo gyaffe. Teweetuulako. Customers are everywhere. Bakasoma babeerawo. Gwe bwetuulako n'otayagala kutugamba nti abange nnyina edduuka emaganjo. Oyinza osanga aliwo follow waffe abeera emaganjo nga buli waba agenda ewaka alina ayitira ku dduuka lyo agula essukaali. Okitegeera ne bwe bakiro ya ssukaali simanyi abatunda ebintu ku dduuka oba kiro ya ssukaali bagiryako ssente mmeka. But trust me, kamukamu gwe Muganda. And I think with businesses like shops, it's like these guys don't really have to market. As long as you open your business, people will come and buy from you. As long as you don't have bad manners, people will keep buying from you. Okitegeera kati abantu abamu business zetukola tuteekamu nnyo in marketing. Tuteekamu nnyo. Nojja kwesanga nga gwe business eyiyo bw'ogigulawo oba oguddewo. Tolina kirala kye weetaaga investing. Akamotoka mukalaba akali mu maaso nabagamba tokagula kuba sente zikagula zigula kannaako akapya. Kati tugule buli obupya bu space your new model, space your old model. Tuza abandoning tugaana okuzigula nalo akokujja nga bakaguza miliyoni 7 naye babaga miliyoni 13 nga bwenda bwe babutunda. Don't buy it. Ka 13 million zonere mmoroka eyiye enkadde ng'osobola okufuna empya. Today is Market Tuesday. Tuzeemu kuyita mu shortcut. Main road zisoboka. Main road zikyane ng'omulafune mu shortcut alinga tusiro ndabadde naye eri emabega. Kirabika n'abava mu kibuga abadde eno ewaffe jamu abakutte. Kati wateeka okuba waliwo abasirikale. Omanyi jamu wakwata e Kampala wano ng'omanya waliwo abasirikale mu nfo. Togula space yeye nkadde ne bwebeera bika bulungi. Omanyi mmwe when you go to buy cars interior bakuba nnyo. Akaboroka kalabika bulungi munda mu. Ebyo byomunda balongoosa birongooso. Oyinza n'okugenda n'osanga emmoroka eyagudde n'ogula interior yonna n'oteekamu interior empya. Kitegeera. So emmoroka zombi zetwagula wiiki ewedde transfer zaawedde kati bannyinizo ziri mu mannya gaabwe. Abagamba bintu ebyaffe ajja bikolanga mu bwangu ombanga aguze yange ekyukirewo. So it took us like 4 days max to get the transfers done. So the IPSAM ya Ruke Joseph ne Paso Sete zona twazigula I think Thursday and Friday respectively, and today was Monday. Transfers are with me. So it was less than even 3 days, because Saturday and Sunday is not a working day now with the government of Uganda, and DRA is government. So it took us 1 day to actually finish these transfers. Olaba sisobola kutuuka kakubo kange kano bulijjo kempitamu omanya nti ebintu byatabuse. Kakulosinga kabutukanye waliwo ejjinja simanyi oba mwalira mulirengera tourist attraction. Omugezi ajja nakubawo ekikomera anataka kulambuza bantu ejjinja n'alifuna byafaayo. Agamba this stone here is where Mutesa came to hide before he was taken to exile. This stone here is where Amin beat his first bomb when he was taking over Obote. Yeah. What? What? Huh? Ay, banana. You wake him up, because he can't do it if he's awake. I'm trying to make sure that, because it's already 7:22. Very late again. Check it. Yeah. Market Tuesday. What do you do? What do I do? Nze kambagambe nkola pre-purchase inspection. Of course, I can't do pre-purchase inspection now until Friday. But Friday I will do Saturday mujindekerenga nkwate muko mu kyuma, ne Sunday mujindekerenga nayo nkwate mbalo bagenda kola wano tamaka mukalabye tamaka bamutandise. Saturday ne Sunday muzindekere nkwatenga muko mu kyuma, naye nga Friday yonsobola nonye mmoroka. Pre-purchase inspection is 400,000. Oba osasulidde makanika, osasulidde obudde bwange, okuze n'amafuta agatutwala ku mmotoka, osasulidde ne verification, making sure that all the paperwork checks out. Yes, 400,000. And we make sure that you get a car that is almost at wholesale price. This stone here is where Kabaka Mwanga got a thought of burning believers. Exactly. He got inspiration. He was standing in this very spot. Marking a now. Katene not take out pande pande, ebyafaayo. Hey, wait, making money cannot be that hard. You just fence it off. Never done a ginger mikisa. So pre-purchase inspection is a service that we give any person and every person that wants to buy a car. You don't want to make a loss. You don't want to buy a car that has been stolen. You don't want to buy a car with a bad engine, bad gearbox, bad history. Yeah, that's what you do. Emitwala anabugara ikanga amanji naye matono nnyo ku muntu yali akuze ku mmotoka n'atakivuga yadde emyezi 4 yemulemeredde. Omuntu yali akuze ku mmotoka ne baginona nti nzibe. A few years ago, someone came to me, nali njagala nnyo dudu. So they came to me nga baagala okunguza dudu before I bought my first dudu. Bajja okunguza dudu. It was nice, kali akamotoka kali kabalagavu. And nga interior nungi bana ya dudu yeri comfortable temanyi na nuwa mipira nga jona kweji, body was clean, and they were selling it 5 million. It was unbelievable. It was a UAV. If you say they were UAV, I'm more campaign. Name for Ganamu, Katamba was saying, but I don't know what stopped me. So someone bought it the next day. Najitwala. The Jibu gave me a certain million Najinon, Naga Morkangi Vajipa. Amazima Yemoroka Bali Vajipa. Oria Yagamba Jitunda. And I want to be back to Koramuro test. Olina Kora copy H. Yama Kora test the Baraboli Wajipaking and Evajinon and Evajipa. And just like that, when yaguze na vida mwawo n'abamuguza baburuka bagenda okubanonya nga tebakyabalaba bo baali bamanyi batunzi sente ze ne zifa ate nga bamutaddeyo bamusibayo n'ennaku nga 3 bamuteeka mu kkomera bulungi JK wasuza otya baaba. So you can imagine you spend your money, buy a car that you like, and then ne bajja ne baginona n'okusiba ne bakusiba. That's a very bad that would be a very bad thing. I wouldn't wish it for anyone. My enemy. The saying that they say I wouldn't wish that to even my worst enemy. No, for me my enemy is my enemy. My enemy is someone I wish bad. There is no pretending. They could do the worst to you. So if you're my enemy, because you're my enemy, we should stop pretending. And I think pretense is a very bad thing. When people pretend, then they are just playing politics. But you can't be playing politics all the time. Yeah, we stop yeah. So Market Tuesday. Someone texted me yesterday nangamba Arthur nyine ebintu byange byentunda badde nsaba obyogereko ne mugamba muganda wange. Market Tuesday doesn't work like that. You come and market your products yourself. Let people ask you questions. Product yoskimanyi nawe sikumanyi. For me to tell people that abaye oyagala okugula boda ennungi gende wani wa Emma. Emma tomumanyi. Emma has to come and tell people so that they ask him questions nange mubuuze ebibuuzo. Tugenderaawo kyate nja kuva ku mulimu nemugamba not I will nsasula akalango so that I put a disclaimer. Musiza Katonda Namugereka, the big God, big G yatonda eggulu n'ensi, taata wa Yesu. Bayigira babana emmoroka teriko indicator ali mu kutetenkanya. Jeke lwaki ombuuziza ekibuuzo ekyo? Why have you asked me the question? You know what, when we get jam you could probably find a way, but before jam you have to be patient. Ezo promote mozibuleze nkade newe bakuyubidi. You would rather buy the new Primo ku UAS. I'm telling you. 5 years from now is a morokeze nkade. Mujja nnoonya abazigulanga temubalaba. Kandi kati nafa abagula kati moroke kati tujja tukanga ezo nkadde nnyo. Nga sebo naffe olaba already neero. Kati nze kibiina sikyagivuga. Nedda sebo. Era bwenvuga kibiina mbanja vuwadde nnyo nga bw'okiwulira nti embeera egaze. Why? Those old engines, the EFI engines, wadde bamakanika bazitegeera naye era the technology is old. Emmotoka eyo, I'm sure you've seen those cars ng'ekankana ne bagisetting omuliro gubeera gutya tobeera comfortable. Kana akamaloka kange wekakankaniramu bwe kati nga bwe nnyimira bwe ntuminya brakes kakankana nga mmanya something is wrong, the plugs are bad or something. Okitegeera nkanyweramu ku mafuta manya bumanya air clean erabika mbi, plug zirabika mbi, exhaust erabika eriko ekituli. era obeera ogivuze anaye masa naye anti nkubuulira nti you're going to find that tugenda tuuka ekiseera ngeze moroka enkadde abantu bokka abazigula be bali obubi ennyo nga bwe nkugambye nti nze mba nkumpunye mba mpunye mba n'amafuta gaweddemu okitegeera ate omuntu akumpunye bw'ati agula layisi. That's why I'm saying nti temuzigula because kati nze bwe mba nkumpunye kibiina njigula 2.5 saagala kajjanja njagala capital and that will be the reason why I'm driving the kibiina okitegeera nti okujjako naye waawo kibiina ezibeera ez'akabi kati ngeri kibiina gye twasanga ku kyebwayisi anaye omuvubuka yali akoze kibiina ye. You can use this place now because there is jam. Naye yangu wawo omwana ayinza okukola kibiina ye n'ogisanga n'owulira nga ddala mu motoka but still I've driven those chibinas still as comfortable as these new cars that have VVTI engines. Motoka za VVTI zireke baba. Motoka za VVTI engine yo yenyini yesetinga biganye. So if you have the money to buy a VVTI engine, okujja ko ng'ogula motoka ya business because the motoka za business za VVTI ate za beeyi mu okitegeera. So bw'oba ogenda kugula motoka nga ya business then you can buy non-VVTI car because nezisinga za business Kigege, Zikanta, Zani, they are all not VVTI, they are EFI. Kati motoka business jukira begenda kwekolera sente zaayo kati awe ekyo tokitya, you can buy it. Jaketo nanzira mu kibuuzo kyange, why did you ask me? Muzenga Yudescariot. Muzenga Yudescariot. Muzenga Yudescariot. Nabagambye oba toyina business you can market your sister's business. Naye to marketing ira abantu botamanyi. Bajja ku disappointing but disappointing n'abantu bo recommend ezo genda okukola yemirimu. Okujjako ng'omuntu hey jango omuntu omanyi work ethic ye ng'omanyi enkola ye y'emirimu eyo ng'ogyesiga nti talina bw'agenda kuswaza omanyi ne bwe mba nnyambako abantu okugula emmoroka nyina emmoroka zisiyambako muntu kugula because nga ziswaza kati pajje era duet sikuyambako akayongeza genda wikka terios sijja kubaayo why is emmoroka zikuswaza ne bw'ogigulanga namwetya isobola okuswaza omuntu natandika okugamba banaye twaline athane tulonda ekimotoka like which one JK? I think JK, I'm a believer but I'm a very logical person. Nti emmoroka eyo endi maaso RAV4 giraba brakes zange bwe ziba tezikola nja kugitomera ne bwe mba nsinza Katonda ki. Some things are common sense tebyetaaga kwerimbalimba nti Mukama Katonda anaabikola naye alina ebyokukola ebirala anaabeeranga ku ggwe. Nkitegeera Emma. Okay, why I don't go to church? I think you guys need to look at me to know this. Why I don't go to church. Abantu abasinze okumpisa obubi mu nsi muno basaba buli lwa Sande. Abantu abasinze okukola ebikolobero bibi nze bemmanyi basaba buli lwa Sande. Okitegeera abantu abasinga okupracticinga let's say tribalism, abantu abasinga okupracticinga bakiyita batya okusosola bakuyita batya mu luzungu. Okitegeera segregation. Abantu abasinga okukolera ebintu eby'empisa embi they go to church every Sunday. I don't want to sit in the same place as a person that has very bad manners. And then we pretend that because we pray to the same God, then everything is okay. I believe I kneel with my kids and we pray at night before they go to bed because I put them to bed. And they both know how to kneel. I don't know what they say when we are, because me, I be praying and they are, so I don't know what they are saying. But at least they know what we are doing, that we are praying for God to give us protection. But I don't want to pretend that in church, mu church ezo susubira nti Katonda abaayo kubanga abantu b'empisa embi bajjula mu church ezo. Okitegeera, abantu abenzi, abantu abatemu, abantu ababbi, abantu abalogo bajjula mu church omwo ne ba pretending nti basaba. Let me tell you, I have a relative of mine asaba buli lwa Sunday, agenda mu night prayer, naye buli muntu mu family amwekokkola. Naye ali blessed, obulamu bwe buli bulungi, alinamu ku ssente y'abasinga bonna, kale ffenna atusinga. But I will tell you that buli muntu amwekokkola, abantu batya n'omugamba, because bakimanyi bwe banaamugamba empisa zijja kweyongera okubeera embi. Okitegeera, kati omuntu bw'ati ogenda tuula naye mu church mu pretending that everything is good. Me, I'm not a pretender. Okitegeera, I'm not a pretender. Kati sigenda kujja mu pretending nti Katonda ali awo, Katonda ali ne maka gange. Okitegeera. So I'm a believer, JK, yes. But why I never say I'm going to go to church this Sunday? There are Sundays I go to church, but I've seen so many bad religious people that I don't want to pretend that because we believe in the same God, we go to the same church. Katonda agenda kubeera often. Oyinza n'okusanga ne mu church Katonda ekimuganda olumu okublessinga abantu. Mugenda mu church nga mulimu n'abantu ab'empisa embi bangi. But also I believe that majority of the good things that happen to us, because Katonda yatukola n'atuwa obwongo, n'atuwa emitima, n'atuwa emikono, n'atuwa amagulu, okitegeera, n'atuwa the ability to actually go to school. Mama ne leero tulireeta n'atuwa, we need to like set off now at 6, not 6:30. Jam yazzeemu. Things like African chemistry. Oh, JK, but when I talk about things like African chemistry, it doesn't mean I advocate for it. Tetujjagana kwogera ku bintu kyekinyiri kye mbadde mugamba JK. Religious people pretend to not know those things. They pretend they don't talk about it. Naye nga babikola. I was talking to my grandmother. Nga alina omuntu we gwangamba. Oyo omulaba oyo agenda n'abikola, yebba wano n'agenda n'abikola. Naye nga bwe tubeera nga twogera as people, toyinza na kukisuubira nti alina byakola. Okitegeera, kati I'm not one of those people that is going to pretend that I'm holy, nti sibirabangako oba simanyi nti those things exist. Okitegeera, Anakwit has just lost a wife to those things, because in the beginning he was pretending that those things don't exist. Naye nonina sente mu ddwaliro, like most people, those things exist. Pray. You know, when the sick person started moving, era shake yajja n'amusabira n'atandika okutambulako, okitegeera ng'atandise okutereera. But unfortunately, kirabika it was too late. So JK, African chemistry, it's not like I'm telling you guys do it, but I'm saying I know those things exist. Like someone was telling me, nabanyumiza the story of in Parliament, oli bw'aba abadde driver wa motoka bw'atagikuwa ye mwennyini nti waayi yiyo givuge, toyinza funiramu mirembe. When someone told me guy bamwe moroka empya n'agire parking amaaso g'enkadde n'akoonako nkadde va muno dda muno. I wasn't there. This is a story that is I'm being told. Omusota ne guva mu moroka enkadde gy'abadde avuga ne gudda mu mpya. Okitegeera. So those things exist. The sooner we stop pretending that those things don't exist, the better we will be. Okitegeera. We all know someone eyafettalo nga abantu be oba ye mwennyini yeefudde nti yategeera nnyo Katonda okusinga ensi. Olaba n'abazungu babirina. We have seen those things in Harry Potter. Okitegeera. It's not by accident that those guys have those movies talking about witchcraft. Okitegeera. So the sooner we stop pretending that those things don't exist, the better we will be. Those things exist. Arthur, you can choose to be different from those religious believers, people out there. You need to know God through you, Arthur. So since you know people are not righteous, munange Emma, abantu ababi bangi saagala batuulamu. Nange siri perfect. Ne Emma, bwe nzija ne nkulaba ng'olina ky'okola ekivundu, ate netugenda tutula mu church yemu, and when we pretend that God is going to listen to all of us, nyinza n'okutula mu church nga gwe atuulidde emikisa gyange. Katonda buli lwalowooza okumpa omukisa yatudde kumpi n'oyo. Like ba mukwano. I know we say that God is all knowing, but the fact that God doesn't punish the bad people, it means that he also leaves the bad people to flourish. I don't know why, but God yamanyi lwaki aleka abantu ababi babeere mu nsi. But that doesn't mean that olwokuba ababi n'abalungi gye bali nti ababi bajja kukyukira ku nze. Ababi tebakyuka. Omuntu waba mubi aba mubi. The best thing we can do is tell them gundi oli mubi. And you know, I put something on a video on my status, and this dude was saying that the reason why bad people continue ruling us is because those bad people are not scared of being bad. They are not scared of practice of killing. They are not scared of stealing. Tebaina guilt. Kati abantu abalungi, I'm not saying I'm one of the good ones, but I'm saying the good people that we know, boba ina that guilt. Ne bwaba agenda kukuba mubi, ng'omubi ali awo akola atya n'omukuba. Kyovula banti ababbi, omubbi tatya kujja kukuba katayimbo kutta. Naye ate gwe omugwako ng'osobola omukuba katayimbo mujja ate gwe otya because you're a good person. Okitegeera. Bad flourishes because we pretend it doesn't exist. Kanze buli wenagenda nitula mu church n'omuntu gwe mmanyi nti alina omutima omubi. I'm trying to pretend that bad doesn't exist. Bad exists. And I got tired of pretending a very long time ago. Nze ne bwoba maama wange ng'olina empisa embi siddamu ku associatinga nayo because of olina empisa embi. Ontegeera. So yes, God exists, but the fact that God has left those bad people to also be, it doesn't mean that I should go and sit with them simply because we are going to worship the same God, or that's what we think. After this issue of religion, I'm not talking about religion, by the way, Daniel. I'm not talking about religion. JK asked me a question: which God do you believe in? And I told him I believe in the Almighty. And then he said, because there are things I seem to believe in. Witchcraft, he said abingi. But and then Emma Nagamba, because I've never said I go to church on Sunday. And I'm telling you that God is everywhere. God is in my home, otherwise we would not be alive. So we pray from our home. There are times we go to church. I'm a Catholic, by the way. I'm a Catholic, staunch Catholic. But I'm a Catholic who is woke. Omanyi bagamba bali babayita bani? Babayita ba bakatuli chaba abazuku. Balina bwe babayita. But me, I'm a woke human being. I know that if I do good, you know, there is a pastor that was trying to preach to me in Okoke. And I asked him one thing, and I always ask it to people that want me to get saved. My kids are Catholics. No problem, Daniel. But someone asked me my view, and I'm giving it. So a pastor was telling me, because I always ask you guys one question about okay? I try to be as good as I can. I try to not treat people badly. I try to be very good to people, because that we work at Soka. You can't tell me that you're going to treat your neighbor badly and then you go on Sunday and pray to God. The first kind of love you're going to give is to your neighbor. You can't be bad to your friends, to your family. You can't kill people and then you go and repent. So I always ask these people, our pastor, if I'm very good, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, but let me say I try to be good. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do charity work. Ne wabayo noli nga yatta ayenda abba kugamba nga buli kibya kikola naye nga olumalo kikola nga yeetonda yeenenya n'ayatula n'alokoka n'okulokoka ani agenda mu ggulu ayina ngamba nti oli eyatta omuntu oba nga asse multiple people kasita abanga yayatula ne yeenenya n'okwesaatulanga nti ndokose nga yeenenninze okitegeera. Bad people should stay so that God can perform his miracles by changing them. Like how bad things happen and God turns them into good, what we call blessings. By the way, I was asking to know for my sake. Yeah, Auntie Emma Abuza. Yeah, but I'm a believer on the Almighty. I'm a Catholic. I'm Catholic in but me, I'm a woke human being. And I've realized that those guys are mostly atheists and they're the best people. I've never experienced racism. The only time I've ever faced racism, I was in Norway. I was 17 years old. So I went to the beach with this chick, I think she was 16 and a half or something. And then we went to the beach. There was a collection of young men and women. And those kids, they tried to bully me because I was black. That's the only time I ever experienced racism. All the other times, remember them Bazungu, they have treated me really nicely. Because I've gone to homes of whites. So I've never experienced racism, and I've been to the US, I've been to the UK, I've been to most European and Scandinavian countries. I've not experienced racism. And those people are not religious at all. Doing all good alone doesn't take you to heaven, but confessing Christ as your personal savior. Nange Brian, esagala gendayo tuyinza okusulawo. Tusobola okusulawo baba. Tusobola okusulawo. Because okujjako ng'omuntu yali agenzeeko n'ayogera ne Yesu ne Katonda. Ne bamuwandiikira n'ebbaluwa jjajji tulage. Ffenna bye tulimu bye batugambye. Kati gwe Brian yogera pastor wo kye yaggamba, nze nange njogera father kye yaŋŋamba, kye bansomesa mu mugigi ne confirmation ne kalimwezi okitegeera. Ono muganda wange ali wano ye mu Advent, yali mu Katuliki. Nange yanasomere katika mu SDA, agenda okuvayo nga mu Advent. Ffenna tusinga eddiini. Olw'omukaaga takwata ku mirimu. Ne bw'oba ofa. Naye ennaku ze yagenda ayina nene yakabanga olw'omukaaga w'omukaaga okukola ekintu kyonna. He cries. Ennaku zino yakyukakyukamukko kati akolakolako ku bintu olw'omukaaga. But he's Adventist. Kati ono naye alina kyakkiririzaamu. But Brian, me, I'm a Catholic, by the way. Nze ndi mu Katuliki nnyeze, saala zonna nzimanyi, Mirembe Maria zonna. I think Mirembe Maria is the most popular prayer of the Catholics. White people be basinga obulogo, especially those who do charity. Sirabanga ku muloko. Because eddogondoza abantu bonna abakola eddogo beekweka nga balikola. Ekitegeera. Abasaba ffe tusabira in the open. That's why n'omulogo ku Sunday agenda ku church. Bw'avaayo olweggulo oba ekiro n'agenda n'akola eddogoli. Anyway, Market Tuesday, guys. Market Tuesday. Ani gwenda bisizza bannange. Omuadiventi. Kasita temumulabye face. Naye nze nga yakabanga n'okukaaba wano ng'omugambye yoko tukole nga naye tuba tugenda mu rehearsal ku Saturday agenda ku church. Naye but I'm suspecting nti ku church yagendanga kulya mmere kuba ku church z'Abadvent wabaayo emmere ate eba nnungi. Kati nga ye ku Saturday asiba ku church oba mwagala oba temwagala. We don't know that. Anti nze nkubuulira. Kati luli wagendanga kukola ki? Kati nga tokyagenda. Ate waffe church eri kumpi. Tolina kye weekwasa. Church yakutama. Ulira! Kibi nnyo nti phone holder tekyukayo mu face ye. Church yakutama lwaki? Ya lwaki? Yakutama lwaki?
Ensonga zange ziri align.
Ati ngamba yensonga yo lwaki church yakutama.
Kati olaba ina guy yali mukadde wa kanisa.
Omukadde w'ekkanisa Abadvent balina abakadde b'ekkanisa.
Kati guy yalina embaga ya muwala we. Naŋŋamba mutwalire ttenti. Kitegeera.
Sore mujuya yogera nnyo bawulire.
Naŋŋamba mutwalire ttenti. Kati guy ne tuteesa ssente. Naŋŋamba olubituusa bwoti sente zo nzikuweerawo twali biseera bya MLI nga siriyo nendeligeti ebintu ne bituuka gayi n'agamba si gwe nakolaganye naye gwe nakolaganye naye yalina amasente
naye ng'ebintu byo bituuse n'agaana okusasula
ningendayo the next day, it was a Sunday because kokwali kwanjula then ngembaga bagenda masuulira we najja ku Sunday ku sente zitwali tulaganye nampako 10%.
yakuwa kimu kya
10 yaŋŋamba kuba yampa emitwalo gyali emitwalo 8
yali alina kuwemeka 8 nakuwako 8 oyo mukadde wa kkanisa
naŋŋamba sente zigenda kulabika naku ezo
naku 2 kyokka yagamba ebintu olutuuka sente zo zikola ki
neŋŋamba kayinza logola bampitayo mu meeting n'entuula neŋŋamba lwaki totusalirako ne bagamba ebintu byammwe bingi okitegeera ate muli ba advent bannange bakoledde ngaki
nga bakkiriza bannange
kati tumala gayi sebo okumpa sente yamala emyezi 4 okutuuka fuula mantu okugimalayo nga nentuuka nemuva nako
n'omwesonyiwa ne yeerowooza
okitegeera nentuuka nemuva nako kati the same guy nze sisobola kutuula mu kyaki
nga yabuulira
najja n'abuulira
nga yalimba luli
okitegeera
n'ateetonda kwetonda
bakukulimba omuntu atabamu na remorse kugamba kituufu sente zaganyeemu okitegeera agamba ninawo manja nnyo okitegeera kyokka nga ate ebintu bisooka bya muzeeyi ekyokubiri abakolako olwo jjukira nze saaliyo nalina obbasasula nenkwata ku zange okitegeera kati nze ebintu webitya
bannange buli muntu alina embeera ze. In Africa, religion has been used to exploit the desperate. Ebyo si byange bannange ebyo bya Michael yabyogedde. Anyway, you guys, I believe that everyone should what day ne bw'obanga oli religious otya olina okukozesa ku bwongo obwo n'olaba, because trust me, Katonda ne bw'aba akwagala atya, the best thing he did for you was give you a brain for you to think.
Kati nno kyali ku ekyo waliwo ekyantama ddala waliwo abantu kiri nnyo balokole bagamba Katonda akola kati
akola
kituufu Katonda akola kati omuntu ajja n'akugamba banze mbadde tutuwadde mu tent business naye ng'ebiseera ebisinga bakunyigiriza olw'okuba Katonda akola. Omuntu akugamba nti tent mitwalo gituwe ku mitwalo 6 omugamba nkolera emitwalo 8 ojja genda else ate nga nkolera emitwalo 8 oba otwala tent nyenze ngenda zireeta okitegeera gayi mumala wano okukkiriza agamba Katonda gye tuwa sente omukolo gwe gwaggwa okitegeera mutuuse mwezi
nga tannakusasula
naye nga Katonda akola. Katonda atuwa omukisa olw'okuba n'omuntu ng'asobola otugumiikiriza okitegeera kugamba nga
Katonda akola nnyo nga bakunyigiriza nga bo be bafunamu
nga bo balinga abagamba nti Katonda bwe yabawa omukisa omuntu asobola obbabeererawo ye n'aguma
n'abeera mubwavu ku lwabwe. Banaye tuveeyo eyo tugende mu Market Tuesday. Banange, I'm a marketing professional. If you have a business that is struggling, kati business you be struggling. Ebiseera ebisinga when businesses struggle, the problems are marketing problems. Let me tell you one instance. You have the capital, you open a business, you open a supermarket, because you have seen a supermarket in the neighborhood that makes a lot of money, so you open a supermarket. And apparently you have everything, but people don't come. A supermarket is not like a retail shop where people buy because they don't have an option. The difference between a supermarket and a retail shop is this. A retail shop ebeera ku kyalo. nti by the time kati ffe waffe tulina akaduuka ewaffe bayitawo ku corner house. Akaduuka kakali ku corner house kaggulawo everyday. Okitegeera. Kaina the basic things that we use in the home: sugar, rice, soap, matchbox, bread, some kind of bread, not the best bread, but some kind of bread, because supply atali bintu eyo munda eyo biba supply ate abatalina bintu byakabi nnyo. So bw'obeera nga embeera ebasazeeko nga temulina option, it's the best place to buy. But it's convenient. Totekamu transport, mutambula butambuzi nga muli kaduuka. That's the retail shop. It spells convenience, and people will buy from you whether they like it or not. Nebo bana empisa mbi bajja kugulako ebiseera ebisinga okujjako nga lwata alina empisa ennungi atadde edduuka okumpi n'eriryo. Kati ebiseera ebimu oyo omuntu alina empisa ennungi bw'ateeka edduuka okumpi n'eriryo. Now that actually Jake talked about witchcraft, ogenda okutandika okulowooza nti gayi mulogo, naye nga taba mulogo. Obulogo bwe bubeera mu kuyisa bantu bulungi. Let me tell you, when you treat people nicely, when you give people what they want, okitegeera. She just finished a Rwanda Kawali trip, and next is Turkey, Dubai and Zanzibar. Jeke nyina gundi je namisinze. Nyina je misinze ndowooza. So, but the supermarkets are mostly located in town centers, over Stenson. At the smallest is the Stenson. But supermarkets are mostly located in towns, with the intention of serving a multitude of people. If your intention, morning. If your intention is to serve a multitude of people that are not related to you in any way, okay, people that come from different areas, it means that you're going to have to market to those people, to make sure that these people know about your business, to make sure that these people know how good your service is going to be. Then you're going to have to bring things that other places don't actually have. And after marketing to these, because these people are strangers, and because these people are strangers, okay, they don't know you, you don't know them, tebakuyinako Uganda, tebakuyinako kakwate nti oli neighbor wawe, you're going to actually have to make sure that you treat them nicely. I don't know if I make sense. You're going to have to make them, morning guys, what are the key advantages of buying Nissan? Someone wants to, don't buy Nissan muzireke bannange. There are no advantages. Probably the advantage you'll have is that you're driving a Nissan and not a Toyota. Jireke, you know,
the comfort.
The comfort is not worth the trouble. Mani wabawo bagamba nti omusajja oyo mwenzi aina sente naye mwenzi. Kugamba the disadvantage of that guy will be giving you HIV in the end, whether you like it or not. Okitegeera kakuganga ne bwaba ina sente ezenkana ki, it's not worth your life. Kati ye kizibu kya Nissan jireke. Whenever you can avoid Nissans, avoid them. The only reason you should buy a Nissan is if it's too cheap compared to the counterparts like Subaru and Toyota. Because right now the reliable cars that are, let's say, in a good budget, Subaru, Toyota, there's okay ziri mu budget ennungi nga ziri reliable. Okitegeera kati Nissan eyo gigulengo okimanyi nti ejja kulya, because Nissan is expensive. That's a fact. Okitegeera Nissan is expensive, but you can buy it if you like it, because ne bwe nkugamba kimurano bobo ojagala era bagenza okugamba waja nkuguze murano eno nga bakimanyi you have a soft spot for it. Yeah, so I'm still talking about the supermarket, because you're going to be bringing people from different places to come and support you. You're going to have to treat them better than how their shops kubyalo treat them. So if I have a supermarket where I want about 200 people to buy from me every day, 200 people that are not related to me, 200 people that are not my neighbors, okay, it means I'm going to have to retain some customers. I don't know if I make sense. I'm going to have to make sure that I can retain customers, that my first 100 customers that buy from me, they buy from me for the rest of their lives. And that even if they buy once in a while, that I know I have 100 customers that will buy from me annually, whether I like it or not. You can't retain customers if you don't treat them nicely. I don't know if I make sense. It's like having a relationship with someone. People run away from you one by one. And the people that stay with you are those people that are ignorant of the kind of power they hold over you. Because in every relationship there is mutual benefit. In a relationship, in every relationship, both parties, let's say we have party A, party B. Party A and party B, they all benefit from a relationship. I don't know if I make sense. We are friends, and that friendship will last. Either with time, and I'll end the relationship. But if we have a relationship with Martha, whatever kind of relationship it is, she benefits from me, I benefit from her. That's how it works, even in business. Your customers buy from you, but in that kind of relationship, it's a customer that brings money to you. If a customer brings money to you, you're not just going to give them a piece of bread, a loaf of bread, because they can get that loaf of bread anywhere else. Okay? So you're going to give them service. Let me teach you something that I learned in marketing school. Okay, I wasn't really taught this in marketing school. This is something I figured out on my own. In the past, 60s, 70s, it was a production generation. Businesses were production based, okay? As long as Arthur produces bread, puts them in the shops, people will buy that bread. Okay? As long as, because those days Mercedes-Benz I think was the car, or Ford. Ford produces cars, puts them in the showrooms, advertises in the newspaper and tells people that, okay, Ford has produced the Ford F-150. It's in the showrooms. People will actually go and buy. Okay? But then, time came when that wasn't enough. Because our Edda capital was hard to come by. If I'm going to start like a shop, sente zokufuna zitandike duka ziba nyingi nnyo. So nga maduka matono. Time came nga buli muntu asobola okufuna capital. How? People can go to banks and borrow money. People can sell things that they have that are not very beneficial, like cars, and get capital and start businesses. It means that starting businesses is too easy. Too easy. You can imagine right now, Uber has a taxi service, but they don't own cars. Airbnb rents out houses, but they don't own houses. Safe Border has a border business, but they don't own borders. Chikubo Online sells things to people, but they don't have a shop. So starting a business now is too easy. Right now I'm doing something that is close to a TV program and I don't have a TV station. Blogger babera ku TikTok, Facebook, they have followings. They don't even have to pay for any kind of license. Globally, that's what it is. There's a lot of competition everywhere. But what sustains you when your competitors or you have an edge over them is how you treat the people that decide to support you. You need to treat them nicely, because that is what makes you stand out. Everybody, people can copy. Your competition can copy the products you have. They can copy how you display your products. They can copy your location. They can copy uniforms. They can copy everything. But no one can ever copy the experience. Yesonga lwaki osanga nti a person can be in a relationship. Let's say Emma and Martha are in a relationship. Emma n'akyawa Martha, oba Martha n'akyawa Emma. Emma moving on. Kale netulowooza nti amovinze on n'afuna bukiiki obulala nga busatu n'abeereeyo, naye ng'ebirowoozo bisigala biri ku Martha. It's because of the experience. Experience is the one thing that people can never copy. the way people feel when they experience your product, when they use your product, when they experience your service, that's something that can never be copied. Right now we are talking about Toyota. I'm constantly telling you guys how Toyota is the most reliable car, but the reliability has nothing to do with who makes Toyota. From Saji yakora Toyota go baita Toyota tetumanyi na mumanya. Esawe no the CEO eyakafa obaye muzukuru wa Toyota go baita Toyota. He died. We don't even know who he is. We don't care. I don't care who drove this car before me. It's reliable. That's the experience I care about. So whatever business that you do, majority of the time the problems you guys have in your businesses are marketing based, and it's because you don't give your customers the experiences they want. I don't know if I make sense. When people quit, people muntu bavuga bagita batya VW to ragi na avuga mwemu na ajiva ko badda mogula nagula kawundo nazigula nga 3. It's because the kawundo gave him a very good experience. Okitegeera. JK is saying I buy everything online, even besides groceries here in Denmark, but I have never trusted any online platform in Uganda to buy goods. I have never tried any though. I've tried Jumia. They have fake things. Fake. I've not tried Chikubo online. I've used Safe Border before. I drove for Uber and I used Uber as a customer as well. Those things were good. You guys who has shopping experience online, and an experience shopping online at Ubudi. I found the morning. How are you? Anyone that would like to share a good experience or a bad experience about online shopping, it would serve us well. So what I'm saying, you guys, chonna chokola kobenga otuna mawulire ku street ngoyo guy, kobenga ovuga boda, kobenga otunangoye mu boutique, kobenga oli munakatemba nga Arthur. Customer experience is key. I will tell you, me I've seen it work in my life. Nga product jenyina si yesinga obulungi okitegeera, of course eyange esinga bangi, because bwe sikyogera kecha ate nja kulira kuba esinga. But I'm not going to say that it's the best because I've not seen everything out there. But I will tell you that the one thing that customers will never forget is how you made them feel. Customer experience is very important. I'm referring to shopping for goods. Yes, me I've used Jumia. Nali njagala kukozesa gundi bagita batyena waliwo eyabakanu gundi ono guy Kanyamunyu, Joseph Kanyamunyu owns a platform here ejja bintu bweru naye abantu babadde baali bajogera bingi ebibi. Nali njagala, but the experience, the comments, the reviews I got from people nezijingobako bagiyita batya. But I've used Jumia. They deliver properly, but they have so many fake products. And trust me, kati nze Jumia njikozesa to compare prices. For me to know that Jumia webe etunda 32-inch TV emitwalo 45 mu katale yana, if I go to, like, let's say Kampala Road and all, njagigulana. So I use Jumia to compare prices, and I know plenty of people that use Jumia to compare prices. Gigi was a good thing edda ngechina OLX, but when it became Gigi nebyonooneka byayonooneka. I think the guys that created OLX in the beginning, they didn't create it to make money out of it. They created to sell it and then make money overall. Ntintademu billion biri omuntu anajjo jigula billion 5. And that's what happened when Gigi bought it, because Gigi is a different company, say Atlantica OLX. But right now Gigi is full of scammers. Kazibezi no motoka bakucherako price nti emotoka ya million 7. Naye nga emotoka gye baga million 7 ogenda okutuuka nga ya 12, naye nga ayagala kusika kusembeze. Era nze omuntu bwampereza message nangamba, Arthur, I saw this car on Gigi, ya sente bwezi tugulaki ogamba nti ya sente bwezi toyonga mwesonyiwa, because you can't use Gigi as a benchmark. Okitegeera. Of course, Uganda as a country, we have a lot of fake products. Even the traders themselves will tell you that sisobola kusubira kintu kirungi nga kya bei because abantu tebajja kigula. So nze ngula class eddako because that's what people will buy. Okitegeera. But also that's another thing that you need to understand, that when you set your bar, n'osalawo n'ogamba nze ngenda kuleeta bintu birungi abanaabigula banaabigula. You couple that with good service, you'll surely get customers. People will come and buy. That's why you find that Toyota Uganda etune moroka za milioni 8 milioni 7 kastareti katono nyo naika milioni 7, but people still go and buy. Okitegera bagenda ne bazigulayo fe twagaza milioni 3 okitegera, but people that value what Toyota gives them will actually go and buy, because Toyota, on top of giving you a brand new car, they give you free I think free service for like emitwaro 10 eja kilometer. That's a good deal. Okitegera. So for the people that value that, they definitely go and buy those cars from there. People go to Nissan and buy brand new cars. People go to Kia and they buy brand new cars. I'll give you an example. Ekolera ddala kunze Erieti nti Arthur bwe yali atandika pre-purchase inspection era charging emitwalo 35 nekweja 35, people still complaining nga bagamba sente nyingi nseera, but still I had people that came for my service and they are all happy. That's one thing I can tell you. Sinafunayo muntu anyiga Arthur nakuwa 35 gange, you got me a bad deal. Okitegeera. Then nenyongeza nesaba emitwalo 4. Waliwo guy yampeeza WhatsApp ne mugamba I charge 400 nagamba chichi nga ne moroka ogimpeerako. Okitegeera. There are still people that have that kind of attitude, but there are people that know the kind of service I give them and they value it. Era abagivaluinga, they end up getting good service, because good service, good things are not cheap. Okitegeera. That's one thing that that probably people have to learn. Now Uganda is expensive. I want to buy LG 55-inch TV in Uganda in 2017, and LG Uganda was asking for 12. I decided to buy it here and export it to Uganda for a total of 6.5. Antika akati JK, one thing I need you to understand, ekirungi gwe okola business, omuntu oyo amala banga kinga tatunda 55-inch TV kati abayina giseera bwaba buli mwaka atunda 55-inch TV 2, kitegeeza bwaba yasuubula 55-inch TV 4, ezebbiri zaatunda zirina okujja sente za TV zino 4. Okitegeera. Ate era ojja kwesanga nga abantu abagula 55-inch TV ebiseera ebisinga, they have not really worked for the money, according to the people that have experienced, my friends that I know, abagula ebintu ebyamaanyi, nti akuba kiddiiru n'agamba we only live once, kangene ngule TV ya milioni 15, kati gwe bagamba na 12 osanga balina ne baziguze 15 naye nga tebafaayo. Okitegeera. Exactly, kwate era mbi naye nga bwe nkugambye nti majority of the time people, abantu aba bagula ebintu ebyekyeyono ebya sente empitirivu ennyo nga bw'ozikunira ddala kwonoona, aba akubye eddiiru, sigamba nti sente akuŋŋanyiza 10. Okitegeera. That is what has happened. Abantu bano mbadde nvuga kibina nensituka omulundi gumu nengula Land Cruiser, aba yakubye eddiiru, sigamba nti sente azikuŋŋanyiza 10. People that work for their money little by little alinnya class mpola mpola, and that's what happens. Nti Arthur mbadde mu Corolla wano bwe nfuna sente, let's say neninnyako Corolla nenyongerako ku sente ngenda ku Corolla eddako, sigenda va ku Corolla ngula eri Discovery Sport omulundi gumu, okujjako nga era ddiiru abantu akuba kiddiiru n'akuba kiddiiru kya milioni 3 n'agamba ewannyo waawo kaneeyiwemu ekimotoka n'akyeyiwamu. Kati n'abantu abagula 55-inch TV eze milioni 12 ebiseera ebisinga abatakuŋŋanyiza sente mpola mpola, ziba za ddiiru. Yeah, they are very expensive and inferior quality. Kituufu. I'm actually thinking of importing my washing machine. Ndimu kulowooza ku importing a washing machine from the UK, because washing machine za wano basituna emitwalo 8 milioni emu naye nga ate quality si nnungi nga n'amasanyalaze zinywa. Kati njagala ku importing a washing machine as soon as I get pressure in my home, teri kuddamu kunyangoyi awo, kati nange ngenda bannavaawo. Yeah. Anyway, so online shopping in Uganda is fairly good, because when you look at the market conditions and how people treat their customers generally, then you will realize that actually Jumia is good because they have customer service. Chikubo online is good because they have customer service, and besides, sometimes it seems like they're giving you a deal. Never about a very more deal. You know those things they do Black Friday. At the day bitunda ngakuluna yongeddemu omutwalo gumu nakugamba mbu akoze Black Friday. Naye nga bulijja ayongera mwena kati gwatamanyi market price gwe nolowooza nti nkikubye naye ng'oba tokikubye oba naddira ebintu ebiri poor quality n'abitunda layisi ddala gwe nolowooza okikubye okitegeera. But the market conditions in Uganda have dictated that we will always be buying things of inferior quality because ne budget yaffe nayo ntono okitegeera. But overall what I'm saying, guys, if you have a business, the one thing that no one will ever be able to copy is the customer experience. What the customer experiences when they are with you, either good or bad, no one will ever copy it. Customer you're going to treat them badly, and when you treat them badly, trust me, they will not come back. And boberanga buli customer goguzo olwaleero week ejjatadda obanga asena amazzi nga bwoyiwa mu kisero kubanga gafuluma surely kitegeeza ne bwoba oli ku tap ng'eflowinga endlessly naye nga n'ekisero kifulumya amazzi tegajja kujjula sena amazzi ng'ossa mu bucket. And how do you create a bucket in a business is by treating your customers better than anyone else has ever treated them. And for me, that has always been I bought things on Amazon JK, but I didn't have them delivered to me in Uganda. What I did, I bought things normally I buy from Amazon and eBay, but I buy things on eBay and then I have them delivered to one of my friends either in Norway or in the UK, and then that person ships them to me like a gift. Because it's cheaper for the other person to ship them to the person in their country over in Europe, and then kati ono ye because aba muntu wange nanfunira kidiru kya shipping nagamba let's use this shipping company because it's cheap and all okitegeera. And then if it's shipped to that person in Europe, kizibu mudi upinga ne bamuwa goods infu because it's Europe. But if they are sending it to Africa, they can put the wrong products. So if you're going to buy from Amazon, I actually recommend that since you're in Denmark, you buy things, have them shipped to your address in Denmark, then go packaging, you get a good shipping agent, then you ship them to Uganda. That would be the best thing. Yeah. The same thing with Alibaba, the same thing with AliExpress. Yeah. It's always better to do it that way. But what was my shipping agent? A Uganda nga chebakola go you buy from Amazon and they bring for you. Okitegeera naye kati ate abo nabo babbeeyi nabo abamu babbi sigamba nti bonna naye abamu babbi okitegeera. So customer experience, guys, customer experience gwe buli woowulira ng'ekintu kyokola customer wo tewandyagadde bakikkole kyusa because your customer tagenda kudda. And let's face it, we have seen people ng'atandise ka business olwo n'alowooza nti yasinga olw'okuba alina akaduuka alinamu ka TV katadde wali ka 32 inch kalabirako TV nga bakasitoma tebaliiwo, olw'okuba alina fridge za Pepsi wabweru, alina fridge za Coke wabweru, kati naaba nga bakasitoma tekyabalabamu makulu ndooza alowooza bajja mugulako oba baagala oba tebakola ki oba tebaagala. But one thing's for sure, okujjako ng'oli monopoly ate nga ne bw'oba monopoly, people can always get bazita substitutes. Nti bw'oba monopoly nga gwe wekka gwatunda ekintu ekyo nga tewali akitunda. Let's say motorcycle senga mbadde mulimu bajaji yokka mu Uganda, abantu basobola okuzivaako ne bagula piki ne bazikonvatinga nga bakukooye ng'obayisa bubi ne baga tetujja kugula piki ze katugule gaali tuziteekeko yingini zikolenga piki. You get what I'm saying? That if you treat customers badly, very soon enough they will go. Treat customers with a lot of respect, because these customers, they keep the lights on, they pay your rent if you pay rent. These customers, they pay employees I think the one training that every business should be doing periodically, every 6 months or every year, is a customer service training. companies like Centenary Bank do it. It's just that Centenary ate hiring abantu baba naku kati wafuna kalimu bwati nalabira ddala bano abalala bonna abajja mu banking hall bo tebabangako na mirimu tebalina magezi tebategeera okitegeera because they use individuals and sometimes when a business grows too big like where you see Centenary Bank kati buli muntu atandika okukola ebibyo because the monitoring is not as close as it would ideally be. That's why those companies try to put cameras in all places. At least to be any evidence, but still humans find ways around the cameras. And you see what was happening with the Entebbe airport. You'll find that Civil Aviation Authority doesn't want that to happen. But senior managers, abanene, they find a loophole. And because they are the seniors, they know where the cameras are. Bichi. They control everything. They can even change positions of cameras. Camera because they are humans. But you have seen that Entebbe airport is a monopoly in Uganda. But still abantu kati balinya bus ne bagenda in Nairobi. We bagenda balinya bus na agenda in Nairobi na alinyina ku Jomo Kenyatta airport. You get it? People find substitutes for iso obubi no kati Civil Aviation Authority kirayika Entebbe airport bo balowooza because there is one airport in Uganda, people can never get alternatives. They as feel sweet. Anti kubanga business see abwe. I went to Centenary Bank with my woman, but the way those girls behind the counter were behaving was a total turn off. Trust me. I think one bank that have failed to have good customer service is Equity Bank. But I think they transfer their employees every now and then. Nti ewandege waliyo mukazi nga bananga alina attitude. Naye ngenda okumulaba 2 months later nga bamukyusizza. Okitegeera. Yeah, Bank of India. Because I think because they know this is not their country and they need to treat every customer that they get with a lot of respect. If you do that in your business, that's one thing that I've done with Dynamo. Customer femokama wafe. We treat them very well. There are innovations we do that are not really that are not important to other people. Because of the customer. I can change a location for shows because of the customer. I can hire customer service individuals, customer service people because of the customer. Njagala baberenga bali comfortable. Njagala baberenga nyina aketta what is going wrong, so that next time customer ne bwabatangambye nti oba lulimu akola ekibibwe ekiti nga bakindope ne bangamba luli twakola kibibwe ekiti. Okitegeera, I change every day. I change things every day for the customer. People are running to circles because they have customer care than commercial banks. Checho nyini. Equity have the best customer service. Yeah, Equity bagezaako bambi. Equity bagezaako. Centenary is a turn off. I used to be in Post Bank. Boba is too local. I had an account with KCB. Na ina boba ina customer service is just that they didn't have branches, they didn't have ATMs. Kati ngobere kasanga teri ATM yachi. Ngobere matuga tebalina banking agents kwegamba no. Ngendo okukirabanga Equity is better. Equity has branches everywhere. They have ATMs almost everywhere. Then they have agents. Gamba. And by the way, guys, if you didn't know, even the having agents, giving customers convenience. Nti buli kona wajira waliwo agent asobola okujjayo omutwalo gwe bwaba agwagadde. Nti you give them mobile banking. Ebyo no ina customer service. Bannange. Bwoba ina business yonge ekutawanya, you should invite me to come and do a customer service training. Siseera. I'm charging $5 buli hour for a customer service training of 50 people. $5 buli muntu omusasulidde omutwalo gumugumu. Per hour $5. Okitegeera kati bw'oyongerako abantu ne bawera 10 yandibadde million kati atusobola okuteesaamu. Customer service is very important. But ekintu kiri kimu ky'oba omanya totandika kintu ky'otaasobole kukuuma. It's what we call reliability. Yensonga lwaki buli mmotoka gy'olaba wano Toyota ziizo. Do you know why? Reliability. Nze nina salunje nali ngendako gayi yali asala bulungi. Ngabana bange mbasasule 13 nze ansalira 5. Ekyanzija ku saluni eyo reliability. Saturday na abaguddewo, Saturday jja bataguddewo. Oluma gulawo sawa 2 anagulawo 6. Reliability bwogamba omuntu nti we are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Open Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to let's say 5 p.m. Reliability. I have an ABSA account, but those guys took money from my account in small bits over time, and when I called and asked, no one could explain. Yeah, the same thing happens to in your account nothing and ABSA, but the same thing is happening. Which they get, right? I say it doesn't happen with equity. Equity never kayo rukumiro. Oja next year ngo rukumiro jeruli. Tebaba, they can explain every transaction. So reliability, guys. You see how banks can start neja neteka no ka ATM. I think ever takaba amusente. That's what Centenary does. You're killing the experience for your customers. If you open an ATM, no bagama tugenda bera an ATM ku Luwumu Street, make sure it has money. Because buli muntu agenda kubanga are depositing. Some people are going to be withdrawing their money. Make sure it has network. I've seen people complain about the Center Mobile. They have the app, ne ever network tebako. Reliability. Fete tutandika kintu mu dynamo kye tutasobole. Nsulawo paka bwe kikola. Okitegeera. Ndistandika kintu kye sisobole ku maintaininga. If I tell you that I'll be doing verification before I give you a car, I'll do the verification. Ofune morokanga nungi. Bwe nkuwa nti bompe mitwala anazija ne makanika abeerawo always. Because reliability is key. Chovola, even before I'm not live, I tell you, I inform you. Because you guys, temunpa sente mukuraba wano, but mumpa obudde bwammwe. It's a mutual relationship. Mumpa obudde bwammwe ne mujja ne mulaba ne muspendinga data wammwe. So I need to be as reliable as possible. Nti nyino kubagamba nti I'll be there at 7:15 and I'm there at 7:15. Come rain or shine. If I'm not going to be there, I tell you in advance. Ne ukakatinga bwe nabagambye nti enchano olwo kuna sigenda kubana live broadcasts. Ne ku Friday nja kubaawo. Okitegeera. So omuntu abeera akimanyi nti asabwa agamba nti anaakola ekintu akikola. Okitegeera. Okujjako olwo ebisobanga lwe nalwala nyina bwe nalwala mu butuufu ne kigaana. Okitegeera broadcast nenjija, but still I posted. You post customer n'omugamba nti bannange tetugenda sobola kukola kino na kino because of this. Bino ebintu bye mbagamba si bya theory because esezzaako n'ebiraba nga bikola. Ate bw'obeera olina customer service ennungi, you can start from scratch in every aspect. You can start with zero capital in every aspect, and you'll be successful than people that had capital. Okitegeera. Good morning. For sure you are very reliable. Amina. Good morning Herbert. Good morning October. Okitegeera. Reliability is the first tenet of service experience. Muntu nulire. Customer bw'aba anasalawo nti tujja kugulanga ku kati Martha ogenda tandika Aunt Martha preschool. Nga omuzadde anasalawo nti ajja kuwa buli mwana gwazaala agenda yita mu Aunt Martha preschool. The first thing they are going to look at is reliability. Aunt Martha yatugamba buli klasi ebamu abaana 30. Temuyitamu yadde atya yadde omu buli stream erimu abaana amaka 30. Senga omuzadde omugamba nti mu klasi z'abaana bange mugenda baamu abaana 30. Leero ne mbaamu 32, enkya ne mbaamu 5. You're already killing reliability. If you tell a parent nti omwana wo omudropinga ku gate kugenda baka abasomesa bana aba receiving abaana ne kubangako 2 olumu, you're killing reliability. Tutotandika kyoto osobole. Let me tell you, banks actually have what we call service level agreements because service erimu levels. Katika kangereze ku pre-purchase inspection yange nti if a person says Arthur, I want to go buy a car on Friday, okay? If a person says Arthur, I want you to help me buy a car on Thursday, or let's say Friday, nenkugamba I will be there, okay? I give you service level agreements. The first service level agreement I gave you is that tugenda kunonyange moroka for 2 days. In those 2 days tujja kufuna no shine. That's my first agreement jinkuwa. Nti mu 2 tujja kuba tufunye motoka. But I always make sure we get a good car in 1 day. Nenkugamba nti mu nnako ezo 2 senga tetufuna moroka yayeeka weebake kyewe we break. Because if you don't get a car in those 2 days, it's either the car doesn't exist or gwe tomanyi ky'oyagala. era njagala mbabulira ekintu kimu omuntu yekayika gwe twali mufune mmoroka mu nnaku 3 ne kakati tagulanga mmotoka twali nawe Brian bwe twalina Brian oba kwali we were with Brian nga tunoonya mmoroka twalina abantu babiri mu mmoroka Brian n'oyo omuntu Brian ku lunaku olwokusatu nabagamba nti enkyalo ensemba y'okunoonya mmoroka zammwe actually bebandeetera n'okukola limit ku lunaku ze tunoonya mmoroka because bombi baali tebasalawo bulungi ku lunaku olwokusatu nabagamba nti bwe tutafuna mmoroka enkya mugenda kuddamu munsasule ssente empya Brian the next day naafuna emmoroka and is happy with it oli teyafuna mmoroka the next day naddamu n'atambulako nange lwataasasula ng'asasudde makanika wange era teyafuna mmoroka ne kaakati tafunanga mmotoka ontegera kye nkugamba nti with experience in business you should be able to set service level agreements bank said zakola service level agreements ne bateeka like absa yayinanga ne bu digital service level agreement gauges nti wojja n'otulula ku teera bagamba you're supposed to be there for maximum 5 minutes era ng'osobola ogamba how much time did you spend there n'onyiga akapeesa I spent there 4 minutes okitegeera nga womala ogamba ebbanga lye wamazeewo nga bakubuuza what was your experience there waliwo good very good bad okitegeera ng'era onyiga akapeesa n'otugamba how your experience was okitegeera that was absa what absa did back in the day naye kati baabujjawo I think bagenda okulaba nga probably the reviews were bad kati ng'era buli bw'ogenda ku reception ng'akalata ako weekali omuntu wamala okusavinga and I'm thinking that time absa had very good service because abantu those service providers baali very alert nga bakimanyi omuntu agenda kukola ki agenda kukuloopa bw'oba omutreatinze bubi how did this person treat you good very good excellent oba very bad oba worse okitegeera so in the day those days absa had those things and I think most banks actually had those digital meters naye bagenda babujjamu probably buyinza oba bwali tebuli sustainable oba seekyo ng'ate ba operation manager bennyini be bayisa abantu obubi that's also possible okitegeera so a service level agreement is an agreement that you tell a customer najja n'omugamba nti abaaye we will treat you this way we will handle we will give you a service in the next 10 minutes if we don't we have done bad omuntu n'akimanya ng'omuntu bw'ajja ku business yakimanyi nti this is supposed to happen bw'oteeka abantu mu aisles mu supermarket for example omuntu ng'akimanya abantu abali mu aisle bagenda muyambako wabasitula ebizitowa naye ne batula ne bamutunuulira bati you are already failing omuntu mu aisles akolayo ki just get one person who is manning a camera or two get a radio call funa abasirikale babiri ku gate funa omusirikale omu mu control room ya computer nga bw'alaba omuntu asitula ekintu ayogera ku radio call abaaye omukyala ayambadde bwati ne bwati ali mu kubba bintu ekifo ky'okukwata abaana 10 obateeke mu aisles mu supermarket naye nga tebalina kye bayamba bakasitoma I don't know if I'm making sense okitegeera you need to learn buli business by the way sobola okuba ne service level agreement okitegeera bino ebintu bye tugenda ku retail shops ku kyalo nojja n'oyita mama nnaaka n'omuyita eddakiika 2 nga tajja n'ova nawo n'osooka oddayo keeka n'okomawo reliability nze nkugambye nava ku saloon yali etusala enviiri lwa reliability ku Saturday mu akola Saturday dala takola okitegeera kwega business takitwala nga kya mugaso that's why people bagula let me give you another example of a customer experience one of my I like supporting people that are close to me people that I know so nga netaaga emyango I know tulina relative waffe akola eyo furniture nga mukubira nga ngenda muwako ne ku ssente I gave him like 50% of the money okitegeera namuwa 50% emyango gyali gya $1,200,000 nemuwako $1,300,000 nemuwako $600,000 mwaka $600,000 naŋŋamba egyo emyango mu weeks 2 ekinene ennyo ne mu wiiki njikuwa amazima namuwa ssente nga mu August emyango gyange jjajja mu December his family remember and on top of emyango egyo okujja mu December n'agattako okunjolonga ng'alaga nti annyamba I can never go back to him that's why people go buy things in Nina Interiors omwango gw'emitwalo 5 bagumuuza 6 okitegeera naye nga lwaki akkiriza bagumuguza $600,000 it's simple because mu Nina Interiors bwe bakugamba nti omwango ogugenda kubaawo next week gubaawo next week ate tebakuvuma, they value you as a customer. Actually ndozo oyo gwe naggalirako ne ngamba abantu ba family kabafa obwavu bwabwe sente njaziga bewalala. I'm telling you I cannot support a family member again because si oyo yekka. The thing with family members, if you're a family member and you're a family member supporting in business, treat them like you treat an outsider. Treat them like you treat an outside customer. Okitegeera nti gwe bw'oyagala nti olw'okuba oli mukwano gwo olwo omuyamba buyambe mugulako gy'obeera bwe otaliguze ku ye tewaaliguze. Okitegeera oba olw'okuba oli mu family member omuyamba buyambe muwa service oba product kati ng'oyo w'emyango. I'm telling you n'olunaku lwe nanona emyango gyange yaŋŋamba emyango gyo nagiriddeko emitwalo 6. You can imagine omuntu akola profit of 100%, more than 100%, naye n'asigala nga akuvuma obusiru obumujjudde. Nze ekyo I'm telling you that stupidity because if you can make 100% profit from a person n'akuwa sente nga tabagaininze nga lwaki tomuwa ebintu bye in a week bw'oba osobola? Why do you keep their money for 6 months n'olyoka omuwa? Siyinza kuddamu kumuwa sente zange. I'm going to go to Chinese, I'm going to go to people I don't know and I'll buy things from there. Now I know, I actually realized why abantu basobola okuba mu family nga balinamu abazimbi 10 mu family nga ne ku family gatherings bajja n'emiiko naye nga buli muntu azimba ennyumba azimbisa abantu bebbali. It's because those family members baba baagala babenga balinga abakuyamba obafukaamire kyokka ng'obawadde ne ssente. So nze family nazivako sikyawagira family. I have some friends doing business but they are too expensive for me. I can get the same goods elsewhere at 20% less. You can imagine. Naye nga ate ideally in business you should be having family and friends discount. Simanyi oba it makes sense. You should be having family and friends discount. Nti ku magoba ago g'okola omuntu owa family oba friends musalireko nga 20%. Because it's that family of friend that is going to bring you other people. Kati nze oyo omuntu w'emyanga abakumpisa bulungi mu estate ewaffe waliyo ploti nga 100. Buli muntu eyalize nga gabana egwenzi jizo nga mugaba I have get okitegeera naye kati nze mwennyini siyinza kuddayo. Kati omuntu abeerawo ng'obwavu muno kuba mwavu. I'm telling you oyo gwe ndagulako emyango mwavu, musajja mukulu naye mwavu. Because ebiseera ebisinga bwetayogera mazima aba tetuzuukuka mwavu. Ate nkimanya ayinza oba naye alaba podcast zange. Okitegeera tali bulungi, kale sijja kugamba nti mwavu naye tali bulungi. But on top of making 100% profit from me n'agattako kuba yanvuma n'okunvuma. Okitegeera ng'alaga nti ndi musiru obutamuwa budde bwe yeetaaga n'ali mulese oba ampa emyango gyange mwaka mu. Okitegeera kubanga anko wange. My friend has a furniture shop in Nigeria, but I wanted to buy a piece of furniture. He charged me 5 million in the discount of 4. I could get the same piece elsewhere. Ochiraba. Naye nga ate ebiseera ebisinga kati ffe people that know us want to cheat us. People that era olaba ne wobeera ng'olina makanika akanikira emyezi 6 n'atandika okukubba. Kati n'ogamba ate nze g'okanikidde ebbanga eddene walibadde kati onkwata bulungi because I can get you other people. Naye abantu bagwagwa ebyo tebabimanyi. I have met carpenters and welders that are really reliable. They came recommended by another friend. Yeah, there are people that are really reliable. Nange omuyaya ayokya ebyuma byange ewange ali very reliable. Naye era nkimanyi reliability agiriko kuba ndi strict. Okitegeera. So if you're doing business and your family or friends support you, nga bakusupportinga, you're a lucky person. Treat them very well. Because waliyo abantu nga n'emikwano gyabwe tegiba supportinga ng'obwavu muluma naye nga n'essimu ye yennyini abantu bokka bali mu ssimu senga badde bamusupportinga yandibadde mugagga muvundu. Ontegeera kye ŋŋamba. Kati waliwo abatamanyi makubo ge tuyita naye baakisigattira wali ne seeto because wali bwe ngatta mugasi kammaleyo wano kuba ndaba watanga. Waliwo abatamanyi wano mugimanya eno round about ya Airtel House katugatte wano bwe tuti. Ndaba wali teri mmotoka tuyinza okwagala okudduka jaamu ne tugwamu mugwe wajja tutambula. This is the Airtel roundabout Jinja Road, Toyota Uganda eri maaso wali, UMI eri wali, mochare no bagiyita cemetery y'abayindi eri wali. Kitegeera then Kia oyingira ekyo ekikubo nodda mu Kia. But I don't know you guys if I make sense. Nti every customer that walks into your door could have gone somewhere else. but they did not go there. Azze n'akozesa gwe ne bw'aba maama wo ne bw'aba taata wo kasitaaba ng'akusasudde mukwate bulungi. Okitegeera? Because bw'onoomukwata obulungi teri muntu asinga kurecommendinga business ya muntu gw'amanyi nga friend oba family. Okitegeera? But I've realized that the people that came before us, they were bad to their family and friends to the extent that tewakyali muntu wa family recommending a family member munne. They would rather go out. I paid this particular welder 8.5 million for doors and windows and left for Denmark. He told me he would deliver in 3 weeks, but called to update me after 2 weeks. Ochiraba, I think we should stop dealing with friends and relatives in some things because they take us for granted and do shabby things. Era name yangu je yampa. And somehow umuntu omusanga nga afa obwavu naye nga mu family ye yokka they can make him survive a year. Naye ng'olwokuba ba family member bwe bajja okumuwagira abakwatanga kitagasa nabo ne bamwesonyiwa. Kati nze siyinza kuddamu kuwagira family member, sisobola. Because nze when a family member comes to support my business, I'm on my toes. I'm on my toes. Banange saagala complaining, saagala ayisibwe bubi, saagala akole naye munange gobeera ne family member ngoba wadde omulimu n'atulere ayagala gy'omwegayirire bambi kaakati muzeeyi mbadde ngamba kasi ya bulola. Olw'okuba family member ajja kwogerako mu nkiiko kati nze sikyafaayo kibanjogerako mu nkiiko. Reliability is the number one tenet in customer experience. Customer waba anasalawo okuddamu okugulako ekintu kyasooka okutunuulira kiri kimu. Are you reliable? Ziri tenet 5 nzikavaringa mu customer service training zange zenkola. Mbagambye buli hour charging emitwalo ameka 5. Kati kiri gy'oli oba olina abantu 10 oba ameka, nze buli hour yange ya service customer service training ya mitwalo ameka ya mitwalo 5. Nzije nsomesa abantu mu customer service nga tukozesa even live experiences. Okitegeera batandike customers batandike okuflowinga because bino byonna bye tumarketinga ne bwogenda n'okozesa billboard naye nga bakasitoma bwe bajjeewo you treat them badly. Billboard sendeza billboard zigenda kufa kuba buli customer najja agenda kugulako lumu nga takola ki. Byebisula business ezisinga kyova olaba nti last year Copper Solar was very popular. This year solar company ndala buli omwaka guli ate ogwasooka solar company yali popular yali ndala. Let me give you an example. Do you know which solar companies have survived the test of time? Davis and Shatleaf. Abatunda water pumps banji e Kampala. Naye bonna baba popular for a year ne bagwa. Davis and Shatleaf has survived for all the years. Do you know why? Davis and Shatleaf bakugamba tugenda kugulawo saawa 2 bagulawo saawa 2. Bwe bakugamba tugenda deliveringa water pump yo ku Lwokuna bagi deliveringa ku Lwokuna. Bwe bakugamba water pump egenda kukola omwaka mulamba ekola omwaka mulamba. And trust me, I don't know one at Davis and Shatleaf tebampadde ssente. But I've bought things from Davis and Shatleaf. Ontegeera kye nkugamba, they are reliable to the dot. Kyova olaba nti tujja ne tuwulira kampani ya solar oba kampani etunda water pump neebumbujja n'osanga nga buli omujja ayogerako omwaka ogujja ng'egudde nga Davis and Shatleaf eggulawo branch endala. Ontegeera kye nkugamba, reliability mu buli kyokola ne bwebeera relationship. Fe abasajja tuva ku by'obulungi ne tuva ku by'okuwooma ne tutandika okugamba mukazi wange ali reliable. Tanimba bino abakazi bye mulimba ngenda wa maama wange n'ogenda ewa bbaawo. Okitegeera n'abakazi by the way abakazi baba bakugamba gayi mulungi gayi alina ssente bagamba anambeererawo bw'aba alina akasente akatono bwe musaba omutwala agumpa. Okitegeera okusinga okubeera nga bbaawo alina miliyoni 2 naye nga ne bw'omusaba emitwalo 10 tujja kulaba. There's a chick nasomye experience yagambye mu gayi alina ssente naye mu chick yamusaba emitwalo 2 gayi n'amugamba jangu ozinone. Okitegeera chick bwe yajja gayi n'amulya bw'amala omulya n'amugamba n'ekirabika bubi bwe nkuwa ssente kati mbanga akuguze genda nja zikuweereza. Chick bwe yagenda gayi n'amugamba Airtel Money network evudde kwanzi wo wa boda bwe emyezi giwere 3 nga chick ssente tezinnajja. Okitegeera kati oyo chick ajja kuba akagende gayi omwavu naye nga bw'amugamba ngenda kuwa omutwalo akola ki agumuwa. Simanyi oba ontegeera kye ngamba. So let's learn to be as reliable as possible. Good morning, Arthur. My name is Marvin. I have a mixed farm in Namayumba. Eggs, pork, piglets. Ono musajja we Namayumba muganda wange. Kati Marvin, you have a mixed farm. Otunda amagi, otunda pork, otunda piglets. That's very, very good business. amajigo otunda ba wholesale bokka oba ne bakamukamu obagula. Jacob Adatu, the guy that did work for him, delivered 2 days earlier, and the quality of his work was epic. So, Marvin, tell us more about your farm, your target customer, your prices, because namayumba olabawo ebisere mu mtu ayinza n'okubanga avuga ku highway n'ayimirira najja n'akugulako okitegeera. So obanga omuntu asuubula ebintu, asuubula amagi, omuntu alina pork joint, okitegeera. So tell us more about the business, more than that, because you are having a farm, then otekeko ne namba y'essimu. Already muto wange ono ayagala kujja kuwagira gwendi naye mu mmotoka. So the why I'm telling you to share a phone number is because there are people that watch this broadcast later. You just telling us that you have a farm might not work for them. Okitegeera. So you need to share a phone number as well, so that omuntu ne bwana aba alabadde omuntu ayinza okubanga alabye broadcast ya leero on Saturday n'ayagala amagi amangi, then najjukira nti there's a guy that said they deal in that. You tell us more. Yes, Marvin, when you're introducing a business, let me give you an example. I run a company called Dynamo Creative Arts, and at Dynamo we create performing arts products. We create plays, we create movies, we create TV shows, we create radio dramas, we write scripts, we train kids, and that's drama, music, and dance. And of course, these trainings that we give have a lot of benefits, not only in performance, but Oman, against through the training of let's say drama or music, their self-esteem is not only high, but they can express themselves better. Okay, they learn how to talk to people, they learn how to talk in public. Okay, that's one advantage, especially for the kids. And for the adults, this is one way for people to make money. Omuntu alina skill ya performing arts, for example, tasobola kubulwa kyakulya, at least agenda ku street n'akola nga kazannya enkirizi, okitegeera. But again, there is a way it helps someone gain their self-esteem kind of goes high, because what you don't have in other aspects, at least you realize you have in other aspects. So those trainings that we give, I also run an institute, Plato's Institute of Arts and Marketing, owned by the company, by the way. And we have courses like digital marketing, customer service and customer care. We have courses in creative writing for TV and stage and radio. We have a course in directing for screen, radio, TV and film. Okay, and our courses run between 3 months and 6 months and a year, and they are practical. Our aim is that by the time you come out of that course, by the time you graduate, you can actually do a business without being employed. And majority of the people that we have actually had go through the courses, they end up starting their own things even before. So Marvin, komao. People have questions here that you should answer. How do you find Dynamo? Dynamo can be found on the website dynamocreatives.com. Dynamocreatives.com. Dynamo is spelled D-Y-N-A-M-O. Dynamo. Then Creatives, C-R-E-A-T-I-V-E-S. Dynamocreatives.com. Go to the website. You learn everything that you need to learn. Then Plato's Institute, platosinstitute.com. Then you learn everything about the institute there. So with everything that I do, I make sure that I have an online platform. Why? Because obisere ebimu omuntu ayinza okuba nga tajja sobola kukuba simu naye nga waali asobola okugolinga. Actually, even if you googled Dynamo Theatre Company, or you Google Dynamo Creative Arts, or you Google theatre companies in Uganda, Dynamo will definitely be number one. SEO wise, we have tried to fix that. We are also on Facebook, we are also on Instagram. All these businesses are on Instagram and Facebook. We are on social media, we are on WhatsApp. Definitely you have to be on WhatsApp. So Marvin, that's something, you need to give us something like that. It's a long thing to write, but it helps. I acted in plays primary school and Chibuli SS and loved it back then. It's the last time I ever acted. But JK, you were an all round. Nga mu science gwaba singa, mu math gwaba singa. Nga ne mukatembo balumbagana. Yeah? Nga nayo balumba no bachojjanya. Yeah, so personally I think the one thing that I was really talented at from childhood was actually performance. And then along the way I realized that performing arts cannot survive without business. People need to make money. Then I started being interested in business management and marketing. And so when I was at campus in Ansoma Drama and Film, my interest was mostly in marketing and management. In my first year, that's when I started Dynamo. And it went on, and the dream, like it has always been, is to make sure people earn money. Irabo jamu industry ya for mwana ava mu Dynamo ngagamba tasula genda kukolera walala kuba ate bote basasula okitegeera nema nkola sente entono. I make sure that these people are taken care of because they have needs, baina rent okusasula, baina abaana abokulabirira and all that. Era omuntu alemerera okukola nange tasobola kukola na muntu mulala because ate fena almost we were trained with by Bakayimbira, Afri-Talent and Diamond Ensemble. Buli muntu like who is like a director like me kumpi fena tuyise ataba abantu bali tebasasula ngalya n'enkoko ng'omuntu nulidde ng'emimwa gikaze okitegeera. So but Dynamo is quite different. Tetukola project zitaliko sente jobola tonatulaba ku TV yonna, jobola tonalaba filimu yaffe anywhere else, because I personally have a philosophy that if it can't pay my people, we should not do it. So that's how we have always done. I sang in church choir for 8 years in Denmark until I got so busy for choir practice. You're one of those people. We better breed yambo repeat bull. Buli wamu ogenda n'ogwawo. Munange embwaje bampadde siloko. Yangambe it's a crossbreed. It's a crossbreed. Erimu olumixture. Nekalaikanga kaloko. But it has more energy now. Ina energy okusinga luli. Yeah. So going back to customer, Marvin, come back. Statement jotu wadete tumala. And then there are people that are interested in buying your things. Mata agara kugulako obubizi. Okitegeera nange njagala amaji. Muto wange bwaba avinna mayumba nga akomawo. Njagala ndeetere ku maji nga ndeetera tray nga 4. Okitegeera kubako tutuba tugula farm gate. Sicho, don't we buy farm gate price? Tutuba tugula ku farm. Then ekirungi okumanya omuntu n'amanya farm yo weeri ono muganda wange abeera namayumba. Bw'oba obeera namayumba, Suubi Gardens zaffe naffe tuli banene. Suubi Gardens zaffe nga family, of course tekuli linnya lyange. Naye sewo naffe tuli banene eyo. Ozitegedde Suubi Gardens kati naffe genda otuwagire. Onywewo kabbiya, olyewo kapooko, ate waliwo pooku join, so kakati omanyewo okugula pooko. Ajja kujja atema embizzi nnamba. Sorry for the Muslims bambi, it's just business. Suubi Gardens ozitegedde ndoza Marvin. Ziri awo nga bw'oba wakava ku musikiti ene Manga ng'odde e Kampala, then eno bw'oba wakava ku Gombolola n'oyita ewalika washing bay. Bw'oba wakava Katale, Suubi Gardens ziri side y'ekyemmanga ojja kuba oziraba. Ezo zaffe naffe tuli bagagga. My mom stays near Kujembe on Hoima Road before Namayumba. Kujembe omanyiwo.
Agambe wafurute?
Wafurute. Ajeka abimanyi jeka amaze emyaka 2 e Bulaya. Sorry, someone was calling me. I think it's time I got done with the broadcasting because I'm going to Nasa Road. Aina chontuma ntumana ngenda gata mweza broker. Sikolira bwere. Chobola bandero opise wantu wanjawulo. I'm trying to get to Nasa Road. I have some print work to do. I don't know any neighbors. Gwe kati jeke oli muva Bulaya. Era gwe bulwono wakita kusibe. Alright guys, I have to say bye bye. Esimu enkubidwe that is very important. Ate no budde bwangu ba broadcast bawedde kodda. I'm just going to read the names of the people that have engaged. Them abali mukamole, I don't take it for granted. Market Tuesday, people don't take it for granted. Ba customer babawo, Mr. Kafero, Martha, Daniel, JK, bantu bebamba badde ba engaging. Brian, Michael Ruzinda, Axia Training Center, Joseph Pasco, ndoza Mr. Lucius October Iragaba Habat ndoza aba engagings olwaleero mpozi of course no Marvin olemeredde okudda okulanga bannange ndoza onolanga Tuesday ja bana market Tuesday. I'm going to put a demo video to show you how the best way for you to market on the market Tuesday. Kijja tuyambako because abantu abamu realize tekikutawanya ebyokwogera omanyi kutugamba bugambi naye omuntu kati Marvin omuntu alina bwakunoonya because that comment alone cannot be used to contact you. Tasobola genda ku email or ku WhatsApp and all. Yeah, so thank you very much guys for being part of this broadcast. I've realized Market Tuesday abantu era bajja batonotono naye bajja kuwera. That's how business works. Nti kitandika kitono paka bwe kituuka ne kikola ki ne kikwatayo. Yeah, so bano bali mvide neteka parking nyini ewankolera. Bayo eno stage ya boda niye asaya boda befuga ebifu banange bagayi kamba sibulire wano nga bwe parkinga omukama abakumi geno mugamba abeyo abemu ku magezi banange mukama abankumi tunalabagana ku lwokutaano. Ciao.